I found a train ticket in my pocket for a trip I took 10 years ago. The problem? I don't remember ever coming back. The paper was crisp, new, untouched by time. October 17th, 2016, 11:40 p.m. departure. Blackridge Station destination. Hollow Creek passenger, Daniel Hayes. My name. My hands started shaking before my mind could catch up. October 17th, 2016 was the night my sister disappeared. I remember the rain. I remember the police knocking at our door at 2 a.m. I remember my mother screaming. What I don't remember is boarding a train. But the ticket says I did. Blackridge Station closed years ago. Hollow Creek isn't even a real town anymore. Just an abandoned name on old maps. Still, I drove there the next morning. The place was dead. Rusted gates, broken windows, weeds swallowing the tracks. But when I checked my pocket again, the ticket was still there. And now it felt heavier, like it was waiting. That night, at exactly 11:40 p.m., my phone rang a no number. I answered. No voice, just the distant sound of metal grinding against metal. And then a train horn. Low. Echoing. Close. A whisper followed. You weren't supposed to forget. The call ended. My heart didn't tee. The next thing I remember, I was standing in front of Blackridge Station. The gates were gone. The lights were on. The clock above the entrance ticked. 11:38 p.m. The doors slid open by themselves. An announcement echoed through the empty air. Final departure. Platform 1. And there it was. The train. Waiting. Steam curling into the night like it had never stopped running. The doors were open, and standing beside the last carriage was my sister. She looked exactly the same. Same jacket, same nervous smile from 10 years ago. Emily. My voice barely worked. She looked at me like I was the one who had vanished. You left? She said softly. I what? You jumped, she whispered. And suddenly, the memories came crashing back. The train speeding through darkness. My panic, the doors glitching open between stations. Me, jumping into the night before we reached Hollow Creek. I survived. She didn't. Or maybe she did. You weren't supposed to remember? Emily said. They said if you forgot, you'd stay. Stay where? She didn't answer. The conductor stepped out from the shadows. His face looked unfinished, blurred at the edges. Ticket, he said calmly. Primera looked down. The date had changed. March 4th, 2026 to 11:40 p.m. departure. Blackridge Station, destination, Hollow Creek passenger. Daniel Hayes. Tonight, you can come back, Emily said, holding out her hand. Behind her, the train windows were filled with faces. Watching. Waiting. If you get on, she whispered, you'll remember everything. And if I don't, she smiled sadly. Then I disappear for good. The clock struck 11:40. The doors began to close. The conductor's voice echoed one last time. Last call. And this time I remembered what was waiting at Hollow Creek. The next morning, the station was abandoned again, boarded up. Silent. But near the tracks, someone found a single train ticket. Fresh. Crisp. Dated March 4th, 2026. Stamped in red ink across the front.